and bringing out the Nocturne instead. So, bit of a clever game here from the bros. Now have that Nocturne Orianna combo, and then running the Pantheon support. So a lot of bans were thrown towards the support, and bro, like, we already have ours in the bag.
I can't remember. Do you think Zeus is good at cannon?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty happy to take those range tops. So I think that'll probably just be the expected pickup here, especially with a Rakan and a Jarvan. You have the setup.
All right, decides to go for the prehistoric version.
Yeah, but a range top that does well in the Renekton, pretty confident with that.
Yeah, that's blind picking Renekton into Zeus is so illegal. I just feel like there's like a list of things that you're not allowed to do in the LCK, and that's very high up there.
Yeah, I also feel like the Gnar with the Jarvan. I remember this was when Gnar first came on the scene, such a strong combo, because you get that extra terrain to slam them into. A lot of terrain actually with the Azir and the Jarvan thrown about. Definitely something that will add up over the course of a game.
We'll see exactly how he's going to be able to utilize this, as Delight does have to battle dance his way away. Position there as Roma possibly in trouble. Yeah, he's incredibly low. The knockup does come on through max range from Kanavi, but Gideon makes his way over.
Isn't going to challenge you when Roma is so low in terms of health. They gave a free window. And in fairness, you did end up trading up and stuff. Oh, Kanavi in trouble now.
Yeah, Dominus is going to get procced here by casting. Slices, dices as Kanavi is looking to hold on to him, but he might just die. The flash does actually get used, but unfortunately does not work out. And Gideon doesn't get the vision required. But casting is just going to wander his way out. Zeka was going for the Emperor's Divide and does use it, but wanted to get behind Roma there. Decides instead he'll just use it for a little bit of extra. 500 gold, though, still the lead here for HLE, and I think they're very happy to play a slower game with the composition that they have. As Roma going to get picked up, shoved back, and destroyed here. As in goes Delight. That is first blood going over to Zeka, as he's now looking to try and escape. Gideon wants to get on top of him and does manage to help Namgun get the kill. Dustbringer comes on through. Gideon is just going to get out of there.
The champions who can do a bit better with gold compared to others, so...
Yeah. Roma is now going to get flashed on. There's a knock-up, and I think he's just dead again. Zeka just collects another one.
Look how close it is.
Offers of HLE as a possible fight here as Delight going down relatively low. Roma looks for a bit of an angle here, holds on to the shockwave, and there it is! Gets thrown out, delivered by the Nocturne, as now Kanavi going to have to flag and drag his way out of there. Austin continues to be in trouble as Teddy looking for Guma. There's the knock-up. Sorry, the stun potential. Yeah, walking up now. Kanavi takes the long way around. Does have to flag and drag to get himself to relative safety. Now gets back over the wall as they look for the smite fight. But there is the combo! Blast Cone does come on through there, but Guma nowhere to go from that. And the Rift Herald...
to get back on the map.
Oh, Kanavi just steals it away. Looks to get in there to try and grab the eye, but he will just be dying for it. Zeka trying to get on over. Finds one with the Emperor's Divide and then just finds the Death Chamber. Now the curtains have been called. Delight does collect Shelly. So the two sacrificed for one Rift Herald is going to be thrown down immediately here as Gumayushi is going to usher her towards this outer turret in mid. But you can see it in the gold, the bros actually being able to pull this back quite considerably. Oh, stun does come on through here as Namgung's back one more time. Oh dear. Gumayushi got a little bit of practice going into the Death Chamber just recently, and he is going to do it once again. 4-item thing. Maybe cashback would have been a good idea.
Cashback is pretty good.
Well, Roma, let's see whether he is going to keep himself alive as Zeka breaks the arm guard. Roma now inside the Cataclysm. Emperor's Divide just to get rid of the Nocturne, and down he will go. Casting dives in though, and they are able to answer it with a kill onto Zeka as Zeus gets the flank angle. They find the knock-up there. Chains of Corruption connects on towards this Pantheon, who is not long for the world. He'll get taken down here as Gumayushi just keeps casting at arm's length. Delight wants to do the same, but they do kite him out and take down the Croc. And it's all in exchange for just Zeka in that moment. And so now it is just advantages everywhere as they look to try and kill Gumayushi one more time, but the Deadly Flourish, it goes wide. Cataclysm from Kanavi just to buy some space as the Dancing Grenade just going to be enough to help take down a cannon. Okay.
They're trying to setup for Guma. Oh, they blue trinket him.
Yeah.
They lose vision.
There's Paranoia. They do throw down the shockwave, but Guma actually gets thrown in a safe direction. Namgung goes in there. Finally, we're safe from the 6-7, but that is going to be 2 kills going over to HLE to start this one off. The Bros are able to answer it, though. That's a great knock-up as Kanavi is on the warpath, takes down Roma. They do finally manage to kill Zeus. This is a game that is certainly open to a play like that. Zeus is going to face check a Renekton and does try and hop his way out of there. Breaks the fear tether as Deadly Flourish is going to go wide, so that is no assist going over to Teddy. A lot invested, though, as now the Baron is going to get started. Another one just to make sure they know exactly what this health bar is looking like, and Paranoia has been available as in goes Namgung. That is going to be the steal from Gideon as well. Highway robbery as he is going to get taken down. 2 dead, but they do steal the Baron.
He could have got the kill there.
All right, check it out from Gideon's perspective here. Sails in, looks pretty excited and tells everyone to get the heck out of there. And they do have a decent amount of it. But the Bros, I think, have bought a fair bit of time. So I think it's the next fight going to be an honest one as, okay, they look to try and lock down Zeus. Deadly Flourish is going to hold him in position as he will die. And now Kanavi is in a very awkward spot, does have to flash, but the Ruthless Predator is there and casting. Man, that ability name is correct with how dangerous this guy is. But the Sand Soldier comes out from Zeka and he's able to punish this support Pantheon. And he does get stunned up, but Teddy not with too much of a follow-up as now Kanavi, oh my, of course he is. And there he goes, diving on forward. That is going to be the flash out though of the Cataclysm. Deadly Flourish, not quite as deadly as it really wanted to be as it misses. And Kanavi, he's just continuing to go in. It's Kama Kanavi, man.
He's such a psychopath.
He goes in again!
Chill out for a second.
Please just go home for a bit, man. I know you've got a GA, but like, come on. Very deep teleport. As all right, in goes Delight. Let's see whether Zeka and Kanavi can actually get here in time as Gideon baited by the blue buff. He is going to be able to secure it there, but down he will go. Gumayushi going to lock up the Nocturne. As the Bros, it's their turn to go for the flank play. Scary Crocodile, but Namgung is going to get engaged on Hasiegas, and it's a great shockwave from Roma. Zeka goes golden though, and there's that GA that Kanavi wanted to use. He's trying to get out. Burning, and the Tick is going to be able to take him out. There is now Gumayushi. Yeah, that's a very scary Crocodile. And down will go the Varus one more time. Curtains have been called here for Zeka, but he shifts those sands beautifully. Get himself out of the way. But every one of these bullets is going to be painful as, okay, here we go once again. And yeah, Gumayushi's not allowed to play the game. It's just kind of illegal at this point as Jaeger goes up there from Namgung to keep him alive. But the turret gets angry once again.
And it's going fast.
It is going very fast. Zeka does so much damage to this. It's okay. Pre-exhaust onto casting, and that is going to be Kanavi locking down the Baron. That is just the 1-2-3 punch onto the Orianna to take him down, but Casting gets on top of Zeka. He has to go golden, and Casting's going to get wiped out. Finally, Gideon makes his way in. The flash, and Gideon closes the gap onto Zeka. And now Teddy's trying to fight this one out. Finally, Gumayushi shows up, and he is angry after getting targeted earlier. That is going to be only the Nocturne left alive, but not a whole lot of Barons.
What a team player.
You love to see it. As all right, let's see who's going to be able to pick this one up. This is Cloud Soul for HLE if they're able to get it. And the Bros just looking to try and deny. There's the Paranoia. Shockwave does nothing at all. As Zeka once again shifts the sands to get himself out of there. You can see Zeus being so annoying in that backline. Finds the double stun and keeps himself alive for such a long time. It's Kanavi that gets a double as he wipes out the carries of the Bros. And Casting not long for the world. They will be able to get the soul, but most importantly, they very handily win the fight, and they may just be able to win the game. I was like, are you looking forward to the 6 gamer? Well, I mean, this was pretty close. We might actually have a 3-game series here in our first one, but this time, HLE are going to be able to find the win in game number 1. An absolute bloodbath with 40 kills in 37 minutes. But there it is. The orange tank takes down the Nexus.